Steinert Spartans. Should be a fantastic matchup on our hands today.
Out here to play some softball.
Rainouts and blustering winds. A ton of teams in the CVC and Mercer County having to, postpone games and finish up games that had to be stopped in the middle of contests. It's been a tough trek for a lot of these teams the first couple weeks of the season, but finally some nice weather on the docket over the next couple weeks, and hopefully the softballs can start flying and we can get some consistent games going with some of these top teams in the state. Notre Dame coming into this game, the number 1 ranked team in the state according to NJ.com, as I mentioned, a 5-0 record, 6-0 record for the Steinert Spartans. Coaches getting together at the plate, as you could say, program as head coach Chris Jackson had to resign last Thursday, or I shouldn't say had to, felt it the best for the program for him to resign last Thursday, as we had Rick Fortenbaugh break the news from the Trentonian, one of our sponsors, on Thursday night. Chris Jackson in his second season as head coach of the Notre Dame high school softball program, resigning on Thursday, and this is just one of the quotes that he said. Rick, in the not the place this just and now they have to deal with this in the middle of this.
Yeah, 100%. Right before you're heading into debatably one of the biggest games of your season, you're going against a 5-0 Steinert?
6-0 for the Spartans this year. One extra game from over the 5-0 Notre Dame Irish. But yeah, it's no situation that really anybody wants. No situation that really anybody wants to be in. But Notre Dame picked it up, had a game already under the now first-year head coach James Angelina, who has some history with Steinert as well. Coached there in the for their softball team a couple years ago, and taught there as well. Second game in charge for Angelino in this one. They did win his first game in charge yesterday against Lawrence. So Notre Dame off to winning ways, or continuing winning ways, I guess I should say, under their new head coach, James Angelino. And talk about, a big task for him to take over. Obviously, he's familiar with the program. He was with the team to begin the season as an assistant. So he knows these girls. He knows the team. As Notre Dame gets set, and they'll take the field to start things off today as the home team. As I was saying, Angelino obviously familiar with the program. So I guess it's transitioned a little bit easier in that sense, as opposed to bringing in somebody new who has no idea about the program. So, and Notre Dame, these girls, obviously a talented bunch. If you're going to be ranked the number 1 team in the country, you got to have some talent. 6 college commits already on this roster for the Fighting Irish, including the starting pitcher for today's game, Riley Mahalik, the senior, who will be taking her talents to the University of Houston in the fall, and she'll be playing for the Cougars next spring, wearing the number 6 for the Fighting Irish. And
quite a trip.
Yeah, it is quite a trip to Houston here from Lawrenceville, New Jersey. But congratulations to Mahalik in there. Like I mentioned, one of 6 players for the Irish on this Irish team already committed to play in college next fall. So the Irish obviously a talented bunch, and something's got to fall today, Daniel. 2 undefeated teams. Somebody's going to take their first loss today. This should be a very, very exciting matchup, though.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's always going to see disappointment, and you're always going to see the complete opposite on the other side of the field. So it all comes down to whatever team wants it more here. And with Notre Dame having the story they have to them right now, you got to think they're going to be able to use that to propel them, or use that to hold themselves back. It's going to sit in the back of their minds.
Yeah, you would hope this group, who's been together for a while, a lot of seniors on this Notre Dame team, you would hope this group's able to kind of rally together with themselves and still early in the season. And obviously, as I mentioned, big aspirations for this team this year. It's kind of seems like everything's going to click for them this year. A lot of seniors on the team. It's a heavy leadership on this group, and they've been deep in state tournaments and Mercer County tournaments over the last couple of years. But that state championship has eluded them, something that did not elude Steinert last year, the state champions in Group 3. First pitch of the game, we have an illegal pitch called from the field umpire, and no real explanation. Riley Mahalik, the starter for Notre Dame, really not questioning it. She gives a what to the umpire, but then doesn't ask why. Finally, we're getting some nice weather here in Mercer County. Not a cloud in the sky on this Tuesday afternoon. I guess officially the second half of April already, as Allen Lookout shot off the bat of Pope and off the fence in front of the Steinert dugout. Mia Pope, a superstar, I guess you could say in the making, but she's already basically a superstar, the sophomore shortstop for Steinert. 14-game hitting streak on the docket for her so far, or currently right now, even dating back to last season. As that pitch misses high, and this is one of the batter-pitcher matchups that we're really going to have an eye on today. Mia Pope against Riley Mahalik. 1-2 the count. Or 2-2, excuse me. Forgot that illegal pitch to start things off. So 2-2 to Mia Pope. And Mahalik sets and deals from the circle, and an off-speed pitch fools Pope but misses the zone. And the count runs full, 3-2. Mia Pope on the season, a .667 average through 6 games, 14 for 21. It's obvious why she's the top of Coach Jennifer Melker's lineup, as this one a chopper to the left side of the infield to third base, and off the bag and on the tag is a nice job by the first baseman Marchese to apply the tag there off the throw from the third baseman Rosica, and Pope is down for out number 1.
Good play there to set the example for your team going into this game. Always good to have that leadoff at bat go your way if you're on defense, and put a statement in the minds for Steinert.
And nice shot by Mahalik to really lock in and not let that illegal pitch bother her to open up this crucial start on the mound as Alea O'Neill steps in, the third baseman, and she herself a rising star for the Spartans, first-year player for Jen Melker's squad. And she rips this one up the middle for a base knock off the lip of the grass in the outfield. And O'Neill stays hot.
Good leadoff base hit there. Get him on base. Only down 1 out here is a good way to get the top of the order swinging.
And runs may be hard to come by in this game with Mahalik on the mound. Katie Samaka opposing her, the de facto ace for the Spartans. She doesn't quite have the numbers that Mahalik has. I guess it's kind of unfair to compare Mahalik, a first-team all-state player last year. Katie Samaka, definitely a great player in her own right, and we've seen her toss some gems this season for the Spartans. So that first pitch, a ball to Bianca Walsh, the second baseman for Steinert. This one right back to the pitcher, Mahalik. She'll just go to first base with it as O'Neill advances to second.
Set a runner up here and a scoring opportunity, but you just got to find one into the gap here as you got 2 outs hidden on you, and really just going to come down to a duel for the batter and the pitcher here to see if she can get one into play and even score a run.
And putting balls in play, it's going to help you out. Especially, as I mentioned, when runs are going to be tough to come by today. First pitch in there for a strike to Ellie Miller, the cleanup hitter for Steinert. 12 for 20 on the season. The pitch misses high from Mahalik. Riley Mahalik, a 0.91 ERA across 23 innings coming into this contest this season. 4 runs allowed, 3 of them earned. 35 strikeouts to 4 walks. And that pitch catches the bottom of the zone. Nice spot from Mahalik, and she's now a strike away from getting out of this first inning unscathed. Runner on second for the Spartans. And the 1-2 to Miller. And it's a pop-up, shallow right field, going back on. It's the second baseman, Kakuza, and she calls off Louderback to make the catch, and that'll do it for the Spartans in the first. They leave one scoreless after the top of the first as Notre Dame's coming up.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey.
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Today, Jammer Doors continues to swat home run sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, and storm doors. Jammer Doors features Rainer garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors does their own work and installation using no subcontractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors. Visit their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1, Lawrenceville, or in the Yardley Grist Mill at 10 North Main Street. And coming soon, their magnificent new showroom on Route 1, opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center. Bottom of the first inning as the Steinert Spartans disperse from the circle to their defensive positions. Katie Samanka, the starting pitcher for the Spartans. She'll take on a daunting Notre Dame lineup led off by Elena Giampolo, the shortstop. First pitch from Samanka in there for a strike. Samanka 2.13 ERA in 23 innings of work this season. It's now one foul ball off of Giampolo's bat, and she's quickly down 0-2. Elena Giampolo, a .471 batting average coming into this contest. 0 for 3 yesterday against Lawrence. 2-0 win for Notre Dame in that game. That pitch misses high. Just 5 hits in that game for the Irish. Able to get through with the win, though. And an off-speed pitch just misses. A great spot from Samanka. That pitch just misses low to Giampolo. Another solid spot and a great take from Giampolo, and just as Mia Pope did to lead things off for Steiner, Giampolo works a full count for Notre Dame against Katie Samanka. Samanka delivers, and that pitch poked into center field, and Giampolo wins the battle as Notre Dame's leadoff hitter is aboard in the first.
Good way to get at the starting pitcher here early. So that's when you want to do it. You want to get it right off that leadoff there. And now they have a base runner to work with, and no outs in this inning.
I mentioned just 5 hits for them yesterday, so nice to see them get off quickly with their first batter aboard today. As the third baseman, Kaylin Rosica, steps in. First pitch to her, misses low. Rosica had her 6-game hit streak snapped yesterday against Lawrence. 7 hits in 5 games so far. Consecutive games pitched for Samanka. She struggled against Paul VI on Saturday, last game for Steiner. That pitch in there for strike 2-1 to Rosica. Samanka allowed 5 runs in that game across 3 innings and struggled with her command, walked 5 batters. This one a slow roller to the left side, second baseman with it, and quickly to first. That's Bianca Walsh making the nice play. Giampolo will advance to second base. Rosika doing a job and advancing the base runner and runner in scoring position now with one away. As Madalena Creo steps to the plate. Creo, the junior, out in left field today for the Irish. Two-0 the count to her, and time is called as Addison Hassan, the catcher for Steinert, going to go out to have a chat with Samanka.
She's just trying to find a zone in this at bat. It seems like she doesn't want to throw to her. Something about it, maybe just being the cleanup hitter. But she's got to find a way to make contact to the zone here and maybe get a strikeout to help her team out, put them in a good situation.
7 balls to this, the third batter already from Samanka on 12 pitches. That pitch misses low.
Batters count here.
And we'll see if Notre Dame gives Creo the green light on 3-0. One away, runner on second. And she'll take as that pitch catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. We'll see if Samanka can battle back here. One is through into center field. They'll hold up Giampolo at third base, and a nice job by Creo to take off for second as the throw goes into home.
Almost identical there with that hit.
Yeah, almost. So it's right through the box, back up the middle. Giampolo and Creo with singles sandwiched, or with Rosika's ground out sandwiched in between, and Notre Dame already in business. Runners on the corners, or excuse me, runners on second and third, with one away in the cleanup hitter, Emma Marchese.
Not a comfortable situation here for Steinert, as you only got one out on the board and you got both runners in scoring position against one of the best teams in the state. It's got to be creeping into the minds a little bit here.
A dangerous lineup top to bottom here for the Irish as Samanka gets Marchese to swing through that one, and it's 0-2 to the Irish cleanup hitter. And especially not the ideal start for Katie Samanka after allowing 5 runs in her last outing. Well, she can still get out of the jam, and she's in a good spot right now, 0-2. Ahead on Marchese. She sets and deals. And that pitch a great spot as Hassan holds it for a moment on the frame, but misses low, and it's 1-2. Marchese, the senior, has struggled this season. 2 hits so far, and that pitch looked good from over here. Hands up from the Steinert dugout and the coaching staff, as we're perched right down here behind first base on the first base line. Not the best angle, but looked pretty good. Nonetheless, it's a 2-2, and back to the left side, a tricky play. Shortstop Pope's going to eat it. And a run scored for the Irish, and how about an RBI infield single for Emma Marchese?
Tough miscommunication there, as it seemed. Both players went for the ball and just caused a little bit of collision. They weren't able to make the throw to first.
Marchese drives in a run, her 3rd RBI of the season. And Notre Dame scores the first run of the game. It's 1-0. Runners still in the corners for them with one away. And now showing but an offering, but missing is Grayson Antiskevich. Way in front of that one, and she pops it foul behind the plate.
Good call there with the bunt, as you only got one out. You really need to advance the runner on first to get to second base here, just to avoid that double play. It's a tough situation there at first, but bunt could have worked and driven a run.
And even just getting one run in this inning and winning the first inning is huge for Notre Dame, but obviously more would be nice. Is this one a slow roller down the first base line, and that's going to... Oh, it's going to go foul, as I thought they were going to maybe let it roll fair and try to get the tag out, but it stays foul, and Antiskevich will get another opportunity.
Oh, 2 count.
And she stays alive as she slaps that one foul. Panthers Savage 7 for 16 this season. And this one will pop up near us, right behind our setup, and drops foul. Daniel, you might have 3 jobs today: camera guy, color guy, and protecting us from any foul balls.
You know I'm ready for the job. Got the hat on. I'm excited. Should have brought my glove. It's going to hurt.
And a swing and a miss as Simonko wins that battle. First strikeout of the day for the Steiner pitcher, and a big out number 2.
Smart pitch there by Simonka is you really just want to attack outside the zone when you're in a count. And you know she's swinging. She's pulling a lot of them foul. She went for a bunt early in the count, and you have her down 0-2. I mean, it's just about moving the ball outside and trying to get her pull on one.
So 2 away now for Kara Mizuko. And Mizuko first pitch swinging right down the first base line. And they're going to call it a fair ball as James Angelino, the Notre Dame head coach, thought it was foul for a moment. But first baseman Mikalo Jack will take it to the bag herself, and that'll do it for the first inning. But Notre Dame strikes first off an RBI single from Emma Chase. It's 1-0 Irish through 1.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com, or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, Tuesday $1 dog nights, and pork roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, big league futures, major league fun.
Love that ballpark.
Yes, sir. Is it still Arm & Hammer now? They changed the name.
It is Trenton Thunder Ballpark.
Oh,
apparently.
Just straight up Trenton Thunder Ballpark. Okay. Of course, it was Waterfront Park when I was growing up, and then went to Arm & Hammer.
It's kind of cool because you see some remnants, like, as you go through the park. You can see all the remnants from, like, every era of the team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can find the old Thunderbird logo, the green one, but that's pretty cool. I love the stadium. No place better to go on a nice Friday night during the summer.
Yeah, it was great that they were able to keep some sort of team, and we're going to get another legal pitch here, I think, from the field umpire. And Mahalik got to get an explanation here, as that's now the second pitch now, and both pitches were the opening pitch of each inning. So the field umpire saying she's stepping with her right foot, I believe, before she begins her windup. So again, sort of mind games here for Riley Mahalik, and she's evidently doing it to herself. So first pitch ball to Francesca Castellano as Steiner tries to get that run back that they allowed, and this one heads out back our way. Mahalik mentioned an ERA under 1 so far this season. Career ERA of 1.11 in 347 innings for the senior. She's been dominant from day one, basically, for the Irish. And pretty decent with the batter hands, too, a 368 career batting average. Just swing and a miss there from Castellano, and she's behind 1-2.
I think if I catch a foul ball today, I can get an autograph from you, Andrew.
Oh, for sure. I don't know if I'm the one that you want to get an autograph from, though. So many stars or potential star players for both teams. I'm not sure. We got a nice Sharpie for you. I'll squiggle my John Hancock on there for you.
Sweet.
Swing and a miss as Castellano strikes out to open up the second inning. First strikeout of the day for Riley Mahalik, and she's inching towards her 600th career strikeout, entered today with 592, so we're 7 away from 600. And now the catcher, Addison Hassan, will step in for the Spartans.
Still a lot to go in this inning, but last inning, wouldn't say it's anything to write home about, but it wasn't a disappointing inning as you were able to attack. Pitch there. You were able to attack and still get a base runner, which is good against a good pitcher like this. As you said, a Houston commit. It's not anything to be ashamed of here, Steiners. You just got to keep working, get the pitch count up, and find a hole in the game plan here.
It's a 1-1, another illegal pitch. And the frustration has to be mounting. You can kind of tell from the body language of Mahalik. So 2-1 the count to Hassan. And, the Spartans sent 4 batters to the plate in the first inning, got a hit, but put the ball in play all 4 at-bats. And Zawina swinging a miss, tried to hold up, was Hassan, but she went around. It's 2-2 now. And that one in there for strike 3 as Hassan turns and gives a look to the home plate umpire. She didn't agree with the call, but it's consecutive strikeouts for Mahalik, and there's 2 away. Now we'll get the first pitcher-on-pitcher matchup of the day as Steinert starter Katie Samanka steps into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch in there for strike. Both pitchers in the lineup today as Mahalik will lead things off for Notre Dame in the bottom half of the second. That one shot foul toward the Steinert dugout on the third base side.
Little watch out there as the batter on deck over there had to jump out of the way. That was coming in hot.
Yeah, that's Riley Michelojak, the first baseman for Steinert. Mahalik checks her sign again and sets and deals the 0-2 to Samanka. Off speed and called strike 3, bottom of the zone. Bit of a delayed call from the home plate umpire, but it's called strike 3 nonetheless, and now out striking out the side for Riley Mahalik here in the top of the second. She'll lead things off for Notre Dame as they come to bat in the bottom half, up 1-0.
This is Angela Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's.
Please join Hamilton Township School District and various community agencies for an evening of informational and educational resources to support students in their educational journeys at Hamilton High West on May 13th for the HCSD Whole Child Fair. Again, that's at Hamilton High West on May 13th from 6 to 8 p.m. And you can walk into the gymnasium doors at number 22 at Hamilton High West on May 13th for the HCSD Whole Child Fair. Once again, please join Hamilton Township School District and various community agencies for an evening of informational and educational resources to support students in their educational journeys. Bottom of the second inning between Steinert and Notre Dame. The Irish leading 1-0.
A little bit of a make or break inning here for Steinert. As you got to get the confidence back up with the team that you know you can hold off these runs and hold off these base hits here. May come down even just trusting the defense, but hits put into gaps, can't really stop them.
Here's Riley Mahalik, first pitch swinging to second base, and Bianca Walsh makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 out, and couldn't ask for a better start for Steinert defensively.
100%. Couldn't have wrote that better myself. Putting in play for your defense and did exactly what I was saying. Let them make the plays.
So Addison Louderback will step in now. Freshman, first pitch to her, misses low. Louderback off to a slow start to her high school career, 2 for 10. She has contributed though, 4 runs scored, and she has driven in a run. That one sliced foul and heading for the baseball field. Notre Dame boys have a game today as well, the baseball team.
Quite the lookout ball as it hit that lady's chair over there.
Got to have your head on a swivel here at Notre Dame, and another one coming her way. That one a pop-up, though, a little more time to get out of the way.
This lady should not play the lottery. Maybe do. Maybe she's bound to win big.
You take the good with the bad, or the bad with the good in this case, I guess. 1-2 the count to Louderback. Samanka sets and deals and fools her with the off-speed, swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the day for Samanka. She's retired 4 straight.
Now, I haven't been to many softball games. I don't think I've ever been to a softball game, actually, but I really do like the celebrations after every strikeout.
Yeah, like, the whole infield gets together, a little high fives all around.
I feel like if you ever implemented that, like in an MLB, be a lot of fights.
Yeah, I don't think batters would be too happy about team celebrations after a strikeout.
Definitely not.
1-1 the count to Bianca Pesci. Designated player today for the Irish is Jenna Kakuzo is out there at second base, not in the lineup for Notre Dame. Swing and a miss from Pesci, and she's down 1-2. So Samanka trying to follow suit from Riley Mahalik's 1-2-3 top half of the second. Samanka strike away from her own 1-2-3 inning. She sets and deals. Chopper to third base. It's O'Neal with it to first in time, and Samanka gets the job done. No offense for either side here in the second through 2. It's 1-0 Notre Dame.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
If you're looking for a loving pet to add to your family, consider visiting the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter at 2100 Sylvan Avenue. The experienced shelter staff will do their best to match you with a companion that is a good fit for you and your family and lifestyle. The shelter has cats and dogs available, and sometimes smaller pets like rabbits, birds, and reptiles. Not ready to adopt but want to help the animals? There are volunteer and fostering opportunities available. The Hamilton Animal Shelter is open Monday through Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., Thursdays till 7 p.m., and closed on Sundays. View their adoptable pets at hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter, and also learn about volunteer and foster programs. That's hamiltonnj.com/animal shelter. And the shelter, once again, is at 2100 Sylvan Avenue off South Olden Avenue. Top of the third inning as Riley Mahalik steps into the circle for a third inning of work. The first pitch to Riley Mikolojak is a swing and a miss. Battle of the Rileys to start off the top of the third inning. Nikolajak, senior first baseman for the Spartans, 5 for 18 through 6 games this season. Finds herself behind 0-2. This one pop up to right field. Coming in to make the catch is the right fielder Louderback. It seems like Riley Mahalik is starting to settle in the circle after allowing a base runner in the first inning. She's now retired 6 straight. She's also had to work through 3 illegal pitches through the first 2 innings. So here's Gia DeMeglio, the center fielder for Steinert, in the 9-hole today. And 1-1 the count to DeMeglio. DeMeglio finally breaking out of her slump on Saturday against Paul VI. 3-hit day for her in that one. Big win for the Spartans, 11-5.
Trying for the bunt there. Wasn't able to make contact. Puts the count to 1-2 here.
Mahalik trying to put another Spartan in the book. She sets and deals the 1-2. Swing and a miss. An awkward hack from DeMeglio as she just trying to get any sort of piece of it, but gets fooled by Mahalik, and there's 2 away.
Nasty fastball there. Put her down.
And now with 2 away, the Spartan leadoff hitter Mia Pope comes to the plate. First pitch swinging is Pope, and this one a humpback pop up to second base, and Kakuza will collect it. 8 straight retired for Riley Mahalik and the Notre Dame defense. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. The Irish lead it 1-0.
Achoo! Ow, that hurts. As school nurses are frontline providers, whether it's a bump or a scrape on the playground or staffing testing booths in the height of the pandemic. May is School Nurses Month. NJEA members honor the important role that school nurses have to ensure schools are safe and healthy for our kids. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because they prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and WBCB.
The Italian People's Bakery is proud to support high school sports on the WBCB Sports Network. Visit them at their signature location at 63 Butler Street for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell that homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery, located on 63 Butler Street, is the place to go for the best hoagies on Sunday afternoon and the finest dessert trays for your special get-together. Visit them once again at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. The Italian People's Bakery since 1936. Top of the order due up for Notre Dame in the bottom of the 3rd. They lead it 1-0 over Steinert.
Steinert here hoping to continue the theme they had last inning, and definitely not continue the theme they had in the first innings. They let up 1 run and a few base hits, but hoping to take advantage of what happened last inning here.
1-2-3 inning for Katie Samanka in the bottom of the 2nd. 13 consecutive batters retired for both pitchers. We kind of expected a pitcher's duel today with the quality on the mound for both teams. Giampolo, one of 3 singles in the first inning for Notre Dame. Count runs 2-1 to Giampolo. Lone run scored in this game to this point. That one misses high, and it's now 3-1. Giampolo now 5 career hits against Steinert. As that one just getting a piece of it off the end of the bat. And the count runs full. Same as it did in her first AB. Giampolo won the battle in that first matchup with Simonka with a 6-pitch single. See what she does here. The 3-2 chopper to the left side of the infield. It's Pope at short. It's a first for the out. 6-3, and the streak continues for both pitchers.
Good play there. Again, trusting your defense. I think that's the theme they're really pushing here on this Steinert side of the ball. As letting balls get into play here and just trusting your infield can pull them in for an out.
Fifth ground out already for Notre Dame's offense as that first pitch misses low to Kaylin Rosica. Rosica, one of those ground out victims in her first at bat.
Earlier in this game when they let up the one run, could have just been the earliness of the game just being cold. Is the hits they had weren't really strong hits per se, as they were just popping just over the infield and really just pouncing before the outfielders could really strike upon it.
So that pitch misses high, 2-1 to Rosica. Yeah, and it was Emma Marchese who drove in the lone run of the game so far today, and her ball traveled about, 40 feet in the infield?
Yeah, I mean, just went out of the infield, and it was a close one. His head's up.
Oh, and Kyle Franco from the Trentonians trying to make a barehanded play, but he can't make it. Got the expensive equipment in the left hand with the camera, so got to protect that first.
Decent effort there.
Definitely a decent effort. And you mentioned it's tougher to catch a softball. You don't really expect it to be as big as it is. Is this one a chopper to the left side? Again, it's Pope, a great play at short. And she retires Rosica, back-to-back ground outs to the shortstop. And now 2 away for Madalena Creo.
Putting the balls into play here can be costly. Is one mistake with setting up one of those pitches where you could easily just put it into the infield is you could slip up just once and that ball's out of here.
Yeah, can't make many mistakes in a matchup like this where we're expecting a low-scoring affair. We're almost through 3 innings. We've only had 1 run to this point. So that's fitting the bill so far. As we mentioned, the run that was scored was off an infield single. As Pope, how about a trifecta for Mia Pope over at short? All 3 outs coming to her in the bottom of the 3rd. And just as Riley Mahalik does for Notre Dame, Katie Simonka has retired 8 straight Irish. As the pitching duel is upon us through 3, it's 1-0 Notre Dame.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of our students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 4th inning of action at Notre Dame High School. The Irish lead the Steinert Spartans 1-0 alongside Dylan McDevitt. I'm Andrew Myers. Gus Barber, our engineer today. A beautiful day here at Notre Dame High School.
Couldn't ask for better weather. I mean, it's great even standing out here. It's not too hot where you're standing out here feeling miserable, but it's like perfect. The wind coming in just feels amazing.
Yeah, the one thing we did forget though was sunscreen. So, and especially me wearing sunglasses and the headset, I'm gonna have a pretty gnarly tan, I think, on my face for the next couple of days. But I'll take it.
I gotta say, it's a gamble with me. I either tan or I burn. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Catches the zone to Alea O'Neill. Leadoff hitter for Steinert in this top of the 4th inning. 16 consecutive batters retired for both sides. Not a lot of offense at this point. That pitch just misses outside to O'Neal. O'Neal, lone base runner so far today for the Spartans at an infield, or excuse me, first inning. Just 2 balls so far off the bats of Spartan hitters have left the infield. They fly out to right field, and then O'Neal's single up the middle in the first inning. His first pitch in there for strike to Bianca Walsh.
Just laid off of it there, but it was the wrong decision.
And Walsh takes a hack at that one and fouls it away, and she's quickly behind 0-2. Walsh, another rising star for this Steinert team. Sophomore, 5 for 19 coming into this contest, now 5 for 20 after her ground out in the first. Pair of hits against Paul VI on Saturday. She stays alive with that one. It stays 0-2. Riley Mahalik checks the signs again. Sets and deals the 0-2. Off-speed pitch, called strike 3 as she fools Bianca Walsh. 5th strikeout of the day for Mahalik, and she's now 3 away from her 600th career strikeout with Notre Dame. Two away now for Ellie Miller in the cleanup spot for Steinert today. That first pitch in there for strike at the knees. Pop out to second base her first time up, did Miller. Enters this game with a hit in all 6 games so far for Steinert. She swings through that one and she's behind 0-2. Mahalik looking for her 3rd consecutive 1-2-3 inning. She's really starting to settle in and deal here. In a premier softball matchup. Is this one a chopper to the third base side, and the third baseman with it to first in time. It's Rosica making a nice play on the line. And it will be a 3rd consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Riley Mahalik and the Notre Dame defense. Halfway through this one, 1-0 Notre Dame.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
Bottom of the 4th inning, a 1-0 Notre Dame lead here on the WBCB Sports Network. Number 1 ranked team by NJ.com, Notre Dame. Number 3 ranked team in the state, Steinert Spartans. Renewing their CVC rivalry today, first matchup of the season. Only scheduled matchup, but these two teams, of course, could certainly face each other come postseason time in the Mercer County tournament. Missed each other last year. Steinert was upset in the semis. Notre Dame went on to win the tournament, but then Steinert got the last laugh, I guess, by winning their first state title since 2018. Emma Marchese lead things off for Notre Dame. 0-2 the count to her. She drove in the lone run of the game to this point on an infield single in the first. Katie Simonka trying to put her away to start things in the fourth. That pitch misses high. Simonka has retired 8 straight. 11 straight retired by Riley Mahalik, the pitcher for Notre Dame. And swing and a miss, strike 3 as she gets more chase to chase that one. Strikeout number 3 for Simonka.
Quite the ballpark here, and glad to get this game out of the way before the bad weather gets here, as the temperatures and the rain supposed to get here. Not too fun.
Yeah, kind of reverting back to the weather we've had the last couple weeks for the rest of this week. Hopefully next week we get some more sunshine. I believe Sunday's supposed to be nice, but of course a Sunday is a day where there's no high school sports, so we won't be able to sneak in any of those rescheduled games. A lot of work for these New Jersey athletic directors over the last couple weeks to reschedule these postponed games.
Always tough on the team, as that moves a day that you could be practicing and everything that you now have to play a game on. That moves up things with your lineup, so you prepared.
Chopper to the right side of the infield. An awkward collection by Walsh, but she stays with it and is able to get the out in time. James Angelino, the head coach and first base coach for Notre Dame, joking with the field umpire. Not arguing that call there, but he wanted it. A nice job by Bianca Walsh to stay with it and secure the out. Now 2 away for Kara Mizuko, and first pitch to her catches the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Grounded out to first base in her first plate appearance. Mizuko now 2 for 15 in her career against Steinert. This is her 6th game against the Spartans. Plenty of meetings and plenty of history between these two sides. As Mizuko fouls that one back, and she's behind 1-2. One meeting last year around this time, or a couple weeks ahead, I should say, April 3rd, 2023, a 3-2 Notre Dame win. 3 meetings in 2022, 2 of them won by Steinert. There's that one fouled down the third base line, and we'll do it again for Mizuko. You know, these two sides splitting their last 4 contests. Something's got to give today, though, as the last 5 deadlock will break, and somebody's first loss will be today as Mizuko watches that one go by for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning for Katie Simonka, and she has retired 11 straight. 22 consecutive batters retired for both pitchers as they are going at it. 1-0 Notre Dame leads as we head to the top of the 5th.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time, where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The Division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be uninsured or underinsured, the Division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at the Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit HamiltonNJ.com/health for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. That's HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Fifth inning of action between Notre Dame and Steinert. 1-0 Irish lead. And that one sliced down the right field line. That's going to drop for a base knock for Francesca Castellano. Just the second base runner and hit of the day for the Spartans, and that breaks a streak of 11 consecutive batters retired by Riley Mahalik, and 22 consecutive for the entire game. And perhaps something for the Spartans now as Addison Hassan steps in. We'll see how Mahalik delivers after allowing that base runner as that pitch misses low. And Hassan fouls that one away into the parking lot, and a fan trying to make a catch can't do so. Hassan has struggled against Notre Dame in her career. This is her fourth game, now 2 for 13 against the Irish. And a swing and a miss as she's way late on that fastball, and she's behind now 1-2. Alex sets and deals, swing and a miss, strike 3 as Hassan waves at that one.
Really got to find any way you can to attack it. Hollick is just dominant in the circle.
6th strikeout of the day for Mahalik. And now she'll face the Spartan pitcher, Katie Simonka. First pitch to her is in there for a strike. Looked a bit high from our angle, but umpire says it catches the zone. Simonka struck out to end things in the second. Off-speed pitch misses low. Simonka, career .256 hitter coming into this game. That pitch catches the zone. Simonka watches it go by, and it's 1-2. Mahalik looking for her second consecutive strikeout. Trying to put Simonka in the book for the second time today. And Simonka stays alive.
Need any way to reach base here. 2 strikes.
So 1-2 to first base, a nice play. And now the fire to second base, and it's a bang-bang play as I think it might have hit Castellano, the runner. Trickles over to third base. She'll stay put, but the out is secured by Emma Marchese, the first baseman. So Simonka retired at first base. Castellano to second, and now runner in scoring position with 2 away for Riley Mikulojak. Mikulojak put the ball in play in her first at-bat, fly out to right field. Trying to pull through for the Spartans, just one down the third base line to first in time. A nice play by Rosika. And the Spartans cannot scratch across their first run of the game as they leave a runner in scoring position. Castellano at second. Mahalik and the Irish doing a nice job of keeping her put to the bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Notre Dame. Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Today, Jammer Doors continues to swat home run sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, and storm doors. Jammer Doors features Rainer garage doors, steel or aluminum, handcrafted for dependability, long-lasting service. Jammer Doors does their own work and installation using no contractors, saving you money. Avoid the big box stores and save with Jammer Doors. Visit their showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1, Lawrenceville, or in the Yardley Grist Mill at 10 North Main Street. And coming soon, their magnificent new showroom on Route 1 opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center. First pitch to Riley Mahalik in there for a strike. 1-0, Notre Dame still leads it. First inning run for the Irish. All that's on the board for either side so far today. And we saw Riley Mahalik's streak of 11 consecutive batters retired end with a leadoff single in the top of the fifth. Samanka herself has retired 11 in a row. This one a chopper to the right side. Walsh with it and make it 12 in a row as the Spartan second baseman able to retire Mahalik. Now 9 ground ball outs induced by Katie Samanka. And first pitch swinging right back to Samanka as Addison Louderback is that one to bounce right in front of the plate. To Samanka, 1-3 on the putout, and another ground out for the Spartan pitcher.
It reminds me of celebrations after volleyball. After a set in volleyball,
yep.
Everyone just gathers.
First pitch to Bianca Pesci misses inside. Pesci, one of those ground out victims herself. Junior, who's already committed to college, Merrimack College, that is. The count now to the designated player for the Irish today, excuse me. Pesci, a pitcher and an infielder for this Irish team. This one to the right side of the infield. It's Walsh again at second base to first. And a third consecutive 1-2-3 inning for Katie Samanka as the Spartans pitcher has now retired 14 consecutive Notre Dame batters. But it's the Irish who lead through 5. It's 1-0 Notre Dame.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Students, parents, staff, and the Hamilton community are welcome to HTSD Tech Night at Crockett Middle School on April 25th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. There'll be a showcase of technology in our schools featuring technology in the classroom showcase, robotics, and coding club demonstrations, and Careers in Technology Expo, esports, STEAM playground, and there'll also be food trucks and giveaways. Once again, HTSD Tech Night, April 25th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Crockett Middle School. First pitch to Gia DeMeglio in there for strike from Riley Mahalik. Top of the 6th inning, 1-0 Notre Dame leads Steinert. Just 5 hits for either side. As a check swing, they are going to appeal down to the field umpire, and he says she did go around. Bit of a dramatic call there as the plate umpire
took a minute.
Yeah, came out and really gestured down to the field umpire.
It's coming down to these make-or-break innings here. Steinert really needs to find a way to get on base and driving a run as you're running out of time here.
And they won't do it there as swinging a miss from DeMeglio for strike 3, strikeout number 7 for Mahalik. And now we're officially on milestone watch as Mahalik sits at 599 career strikeouts. One away in the 6th as the lineup flips back to the top for the Spartans and Mia Pope steps in. First pitch to her in there for a strike, and Mia Pope wouldn't be a bad player to grab your 600th strikeout against. One of the stars of this Spartan team. Still just a sophomore. She'll be a star for a while. This one a chopper to the left side of the infield. Might be a tough play. And a bang, bang. It just beats it out. Pope doesn't agree with it. Then Melker doesn't agree with it. But nonetheless, the out is called as Mia Pope on a bang, bang play there.
Could be a debatable call, but umpire's word is solid, and nothing you can do to change that.
Solana Giampolo, the Irish shortstop, making that play. And 2 away now for Alea O'Neill. Pitch just misses for O'Neill. 1 for 2 today is O'Neill, one of the 2 base runners for Steinert so far today. (1-0) fouled away. Spartans running out of outs here, just 4 to work with now. As Mahalik inches towards another shutout. Sets and deals. And that pitch fouled again by O'Neill, and she's down 1-2. Riley Mahalik settling in the circle. Senior pitcher for Notre Dame. 1-2 the count to O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. She got her. And there is number 600 for Riley Mahalik as she gets a hug from her catcher and some high fives from her team as Notre Dame's going to pour out of the dugout to give her some congratulations on the field as Steinert takes the field defensively. Obviously a huge achievement, but it comes at the tail end of what's a close and exciting game, so I guess you can't have too much of a lengthy celebration there for the Irish, but congratulations to their senior pitcher, Riley Mahalik, for career strikeout number 600 for the Notre Dame Irish. As Notre Dame keeps this a 1-0 game as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Thunder Baseball returns for the 2024 season on Tuesday, June 4th. Catch all the fun and excitement of a Thunder game throughout the summer. For ticket information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, Tuesday Dollar Dog nights, and Pork Roll Fridays throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Bottom of the 6th inning, still 1-0. Notre Dame leads Steinert. Irish got that run in the bottom of the 1st, and that's all either team's been able to squeak by today is that first pitch to, Elena Giampolo in there for a strike. Leadoff hitter for Notre Dame. They try to get an insurance run in this 6th inning, and that's a nice way to start the inning as Giampolo pokes that one through the left side for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Notre Dame leadoff hitter. Now time called as we'll have a meeting on the mound for Steinert. Katie Samaka has the tire cleat. And that single for Gianpola now gives her 22 career multi-hit games for the Irish. Senior infielder taking her talents to Wagner College in Staten Island in the fall. First pitch swinging is Kaylin Rosica, as that's a pop-up to the shortstop Pope, and she'll make the catch. Nice bounce back pitch and out for Katie Simonka after allowing that base runner.
Good read there. You get one out on the board, and now you have the opportunity to build a double play out of this. It's all going to come down to this at-bat.
And it's Madalena Creo who will step into the box. She's first pitch swinging to the left side, and that's going to be scooped up on a backhand by Mia Pope, but no way she's going to be able to get Creo there from that deep hole and short. So another infield single for Notre Dame, and the Irish have 2 on with 1 away in the 6th.
It's a tough place to put the ball there. It's a tough play to hit on if you're the third baseman or even a shortstop, as it's a long throw across the diamond.
So 2 on, 1 away for the cleanup hitter for Notre Dame, Emma Marchese, first pitch in there for a strike. She drove in the lone run of the game in the first inning on an infield single. Spot for her to do some damage again for Notre Dame. This one back to Simonka. She'll go to third to get the lead runner on the first base, and not in time as Marchese is able to leg that out. But a heads-up play by Simonka to get the lead runner. Two away now as Gianpolo is retired at third base. Same situation with one less out now. Runners on first and second for Notre Dame. And a big spot here for the catcher, Grayson Antisevich. First pitch her in there for strike. Creo at second, Marchese at first. Swing and a miss. Antisevich, and she's down 0-2. Simonka tries to get out of this jam. First and second, 1 out. She got a ground out. Now looking for the third out of the inning to keep this a 1-run game. Simonka sets and deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss. She got her, and she does just that. The Steinert Spartans pitcher with a huge couple of outs there, and keeps this a 1-run game as we head to the 7th inning. Notre Dame leads it 1-0 as Steinert up for their last chance.
Okay, it's not auto-focusing.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Steinert Spartans down to their last 3 outs in this one. Notre Dame leads them 1-0 as Riley Mahalik looking for the complete game.
Looking for the shutout as well.
Yes, as the umpires get together here. Not sure what they're chatting about. Doesn't look like Steinert's making a change with the pinch hitter, and why would they? With 3, 4, 5 hitters due up, Bianca Walsh will lead things off.
How many hits does Steinert have so far?
So the Spartans today with just 2 hits, 2 base runners, both singles. Alea O'Neill in the first inning had a single, and then Francesca Castellano ended a streak of 11 consecutive batters retired by Riley Mahalik. as the umpires disperse. And you knew it was going to be tough sledding for the Spartans today against a pitcher like Mahalik.
This inning could mean a lot here for this. I mean, this game could mean a lot here for this Notre Dame team. Is shutting out a team like this would be huge to their season and huge to their effort to try to get into states.
Well, Mahalik settles in, whatever the umpires were discussing, going by the wayside. And the first pitch to Bianca Walsh misses low. And still very early in the season, a lot of very talented teams around Mercer County, but we could look back on this game come the end of May, and this could end up being the de facto game that decides the #1 seed in the Mercer County tournament. As Walsh fouls that one back. It'll be Bianca Walsh, Ellie Miller, and Francesca Castellano. The three due up for Steinert. As they try to at least get a run to extend this game. These two teams had a one-run game last year, 3-2 win for Notre Dame, and that pitch catches the bottom of the zone. Great spot from Mahalik. And she's ahead on Bianca Walsh, 1-2. Notre Dame pitcher sets and deals in the circle. Swing and a miss. She got Walsh. Strikeout number 9 on the day for Mahalik, and there's one away in the 7th. One down for Ellie Miller. And Miller in danger of losing her hitting streak to start the year. She has a hit in the first 6 games for Steinert. As that one rolls foul. One the count to Miller. And that pitch catches the zone as Miller looked like she jumped out of the way for a moment there. Nonetheless, it's in there for a strike. And the Spartan cleanup hitter down 1-2. As Mahalik tries to put another K in the book. She sets and deals, and what a fooling pitch that was for Ellie Miller. She just had to flail at that one. Third consecutive strikeout for Mahalik, and Notre Dame is an out away from a huge victory.
Last hope here for the Spartans, heading up the bat.
And it's Francesca Castellano, who was the last base runner for Steinert. Led things off in the 5th inning with a single. Got the second base, but Spartans were unable to bring her in. See if she has another hit in her bat today. Is this one a fly ball to shallow left field? Coming in on it is Creo. She makes the catch. And that'll do it for this one as the Notre Dame Irish, the #1 ranked team in the state of New Jersey, on the back of Riley Mahalik's complete game shutout, defeats the #3 ranked Steinert Spartans 1-0. Their second consecutive one-run victory against Steinert. And there's no secret who today's player of the game is going to be, as the pitcher for Notre Dame Irish, Riley Mahalik, in her complete game shutout. She will be our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, and for it, she'll receive a free hoagie from the Italian People's Bakery and Deli valued at $8. And again, the Italian People's Bakery located in Chambersburg, 63 Butler Street. And that's where Riley Mahalik will go to get her player of the game free sandwich for this one. And what an effort for Notre Dame pitcher, keeping her ERA under 1 for the season. 7 shutout innings. She secured her 600th career strikeout for the Irish.
Nothing but absolute domination out there today. Just able to control the strike zone, pulling multiple strikeouts, hitting her 600th strikeout this game. I mean, this of her career. And no better way to put it than absolute domination out there for the Irish today.
On the back of Mahalik, and she had 10 strikeouts, 10 of her 18 outs today were strikeouts, including that 600th, like you mentioned. And the Fighting Irish, or Notre Dame, head to 6-0 on the season. Steinert will drop their first game of the year. They're now 6-1. And still another week, I believe, until the new rankings come out for NJ.com. Steinert shot up the rankings after a big win against St. Thomas Aquinas earlier in the season. They went from 12 to 3 in the first update of the rankings. Notre Dame stayed put at 1, and obviously Notre Dame stays undefeated, and with a win against a team like Steinert like this, should stay atop the rankings.
100%. I mean, now you got to worry about Steinert trying to find their way into the playoffs now, as jumped down a little bit off a loss like this, but they did put up a good fight, only a 1-0. They allowed only one run, and it stayed really close until the end of this game.
A 1-0 Notre Dame win against Steinert. We'll be back to wrap things up here at Notre Dame High School. Stick with us.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Back here at Notre Dame High School on the WBCB Sports Network, I'm Andrew Myers here with our player of the game, Riley Mahalik, throwing a complete game shutout with 10 strikeouts, including a pretty big one for your career, Riley, number 600 on the day. How's that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I knew the number coming into the game. I had it in the back of my head, so when I finally hit it, I was really proud of myself for getting there.
So a complete game shutout for you today. Nothing new for you, but a big one against a Steinert team who you may see later on this season. You saw them 3 times a couple years ago, just once last year, but always a tough battle between these two sides. What makes it such a special game between Steinert and you guys?
I think that coming into this game, obviously today was the Joey's Little Angels game, so we were really playing for a greater cause today. But playing Steinert as a whole, that's a kind of rival for us, I'd say, but we have a lot of respect for each other's game, and it's always especially fun for me because I would have went there, as we know, but I love playing them. They're a great team.
You faced a little bit of adversity early in this game. You had 3 illegal pitches called on you. Can you kind of take us through your mindset after those happened?
Yeah, every now and then that'll happen where I guess it's replanting, but I've had to deal with getting through it before, and I've kind of started to feel when I'm doing it, so now I recognize it and I know it's just a quick fix. It's nothing too bad for me.
All right, well, it certainly didn't phase you today with that complete game shutout, 10 strikeouts, and the 600th strikeout of the career of Riley Mahalik. And for your efforts today, player of the game, you get this free coupon for Italian People's Bakery and a free sandwich for you at the Chambersburg location. Thanks for joining us, Riley.
Thank you so much.
All right, and that'll do it for us here today at Notre Dame High School as the Irish grab a 1-0 victory over the Steinert Spartans. And that'll wrap things up for us today on the WVCB Sports Network. For our entire crew, Gus Barber, our engineer, and my color and cameraman, the man of many trades, Dylan McDevitt, I'm Andrew Myers. telling you to take care and enjoy the rest of your day.